Welcome back. I'm Nicolbw, and this is Solitarycraft Plus. Woohoo! Okay, so I am just smelting up some electrical steel, and there is going to be another one here real soon. But while we wait for that, we need to get started making some stuff. So first off, I would like to talk about the Ender IO, basically. I love this mod. It's my favorite mod. If you've watched my monster series, I used it a lot. And I just love the conduits and the pipes and all this stuff over here. These conduits, and there's fluid conduits, and there's item conduits, and it's just amazing. What is this? Gas conduit? There's a gas conduit. That's new. I love these things. I use them all the time. This can output a lot of energy. Even the smallest one puts out a lot of energy, which I think is better than the thermal expansion conduits, but okay. And you can put all of these in one block space. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this mod. And but for now we are going to make, why is it not making what I want to make? I want to make the reservoir. Do I need special glass, enlightened glass? Like, I can use glass. Why can't I use glass? I thought I was all ready. Sea soul glass, enlightened, quite clear, heat, soul, glass. Like regular glass. Well, I guess we won't be making that today. Okay. Next, we need to make some energy conduits because we are going to be setting up energy and more machines over here. But for now, we're just going to work on the energy. And let's see, we need to make a capacitor bank. So, oh, I forgot enough redstone for the block. Okay. I thought I got everything. We're going to make a capacitor bank, which is basically like the energy cells. That it's going to store the energy and yeah. So we need to make 4 of these double layer capacitors. So that means we need to make 8 basic capacitors. So let's do that. Then we need to make these. And then we need to make this, just one. Thank you. And then we can do that. Yay! I'm so excited. It's taken me a while to get to this point, but that's okay. If we come down here, I made a little room, and this is how I did my power in Agrarians, guys. And I'm kind of happy that I can do it here. Because without having to go to the nether and set up a thermal or endothermic pump or a buildcraft pump, we can do it this way. Super cheap, and it's super easy to make lava. So we are going to put our energy conduits there. We're going to have, yeah. We're going to have that come out, and if we need to add more than this, we'll just move this back one. We'll put the pipes back here, and then we can add more in the back. That's what, 5? 3, 4, 5? Yeah. So we'll have the energy conduits going up here. Do I have enough? Yeah, I have enough. And they will be attaching to that machine and that machine. And there we go. So we can do this. We can go extract out the energy from there, and then we want to insert and insert. I don't think you have to do this, but it's not a bad idea to do that for all the pipes. You don't even need a wrench for that. Just right click on it. So that is what we have so far. We can change these as well. We want to insert there and extract. Can I get up there? Extract. And I don't think we have to change the configure, but we'll go ahead and do that. You have to right click. And there you go. And as you see, we have a max input of 1,000 RF and a max input or output of 1,000. So you can change this to whatever number you want, as long as it's not above the number that's already preset in there. Now, to make it more than that, you're going to have to add another capacitor to it. So these can be as big as you want, and every time you add one, you add another 1,000 to it. I believe it's another 1,000 every time. So there we go, and then we can make another machine, a painting machine, and put a thing there to make it look like whatever block we want. So I'm getting ahead of myself. To get the energy, to make it, we are going to make a magnetic dynamo. So we need to first make Invar gears. We also need to make a redstone transmission coil. So that goes there, that goes there, these go here, and there we go. So there's our magnetic dynamo. I might have enough stuff to make more magnetic dynamos, but one will get us started, and there we go. So there we go. It's added in there. I just used liquid transfer, transfer nodes, and I would have normally used the ducts from thermal expansion, but I don't have those. So these work just fine. And so it fills up with lava, it makes the energy comes in here. See, it's making more energy than it's outputting. So now that we have that, and it will start filling up, it doesn't do it. I think one of these will be fine for the 2 machines that I have up there for now. When we start adding more machines, I will definitely need to start adding more dynamos. But at least now we don't have to worry about using up coal or charcoal for this machine, and actually we can take it down. I'm just going to leave it there because I have no other place to put it. But as you can see, I started building this thing. I'm not sure if I want to build buildings or kind of leave it all open to the outside. I kind of would like to build outside, and I think it would be better to have it open. I normally build underground or in trees or make big massive structures underground, and I'm just kind of tired of seeing walls all the time. I don't get to see nature very much. So that's kind of another reason why I wanted to start Botania, and kind of why I don't want to put a top to this, but when it's raining, it's really annoying. So, excuse me. So, yeah, I don't know. So I have all of these different things up here, and for now, this is what is going to do for now. I don't plan on building a lot of I'm not going to build an ME machine until I start quarrying, and I don't plan on quarrying anytime soon because I don't have a whole lot of stuff, and I'm just now starting to get power, so I'm kind of going slow. And I just realized we have Project E. So I made this, what's it called? An energy condenser. I don't know a whole lot about the mod other than this thing is amazing. So if you look here, it says EMC equals 64. That's how much energy it takes to make one piece of redstone. This charcoal is 32. So for every 2 pieces of charcoal, I can make 1 piece of redstone. Now, like, this energy conduit does not have an EMC value, therefore it cannot go into the energy condenser. Well, it can, but, well, no, it can't even go in there. I can't even put it in there. Like, glass is just 1. So it's a good way, like, if I'm running low on glass, it's a good way to get more glass real quick, and I can do that. The golden nuggets are worth 227. So certain things are worth a lot and certain things are worth not very much. And some things are worth nothing at all. Like this silicon, conduit binder has. I wish silicon did because that stuff's hard to get. Invar alamite has a lot. So yeah, if you have a lot of just junk laying around, cobblestone is only worth 1, and yeah, it kind of adds up, but it's not really worth it to do that. This stuff, the slimy grass does not. Yeah, so that's something to consider using. I've been using it for charcoal to run the generator so I can smelt up the stuff. And that's pretty much all I used it for. I started chopping that big tree down manually, but with vein miner. And I didn't get the top very well, but I'll end up putting up a filler or builder or whatever and tearing it down later. But there was a slimy island up there in the tree. So that's where I got all that stuff. And it's just a mess up there. So don't look at it. Don't look at it. Just don't. We'll just look this way. So I took all the wood and extra stuff and saplings and stuff, and that's where I got all of my energy for this. So that way I can do it. And I would have made that wood into charcoal anyway, so it's just basically a quick way to get charcoal. Well, it was for me anyway. So I didn't really do that much. Okay, let's check out the quite clear glass. Is I'm pretty sure you can get that by putting the sand in what is it? The alloy smelter. So let's see. Professor Schmidt, alloy smelter. Enlightened. Okay, so the quite clear glass you can put in the alloy smelter. So let's make some of that stuff real quick, and then I can show you guys the reservoir, which is pretty cool, I guess. It's a good way to have, if you need to... Okay, in my monster world, I had it hooked up to the ME system as a storage bus. So that stored my water. So it only said I only had 4 buckets of water, but every time it pulled out a bucket, it made more. So it would never run out. So it's a good way to have an infinite supply of water. But now with the liquid transfer nodes, you can do that over an infinite water source. So if you take these liquid transfer nodes like that, put them over an infinite source. So if you have like water here and water here, this one's going to be infinite. So if you put it over that, you'll have an infinite supply of water that you can pull out and put wherever you want. So like if you have a glacial precipitator, or and you want to make ice, or you want to make snow or snowballs, or if you want to do the igneous extruder like downstairs, and instead of making cobblestone you want to make smooth stone or obsidian, then you're going to need to pipe water into it indefinitely, and lava. But that's beside the point. I mean, you can make the lava setup with the crucibles downstairs. So let me explain that a little bit in case you haven't seen my agrarians, guys. So we have this igneous extruder. You put a bucket of lava in a bucket of water and it makes cobblestone for free. It will completely keep making cobblestone as long as you keep pulling it out. Right now it's full. The barrel is full, so it's not doing anything. If you click on stone, it takes the water and the lava. No, it takes the water or it takes the lava. I don't remember which one. But the obsidian definitely does take 1 bucket of water and 1 bucket of lava for every piece of obsidian. So I have this piping into the Java barrel. Then that is getting pulled out through the transferred node and into these crucibles. So when you put cobblestone into a crucible and you have a heat source underneath it, it can be a torch, it can be lava, it can be netherrack on fire. You can also put pyrotheum underneath. Anything that's heat source, it will melt it up. Now, if you see the melting speed is 2.0, a torch is 1.0. I'm not sure what fire is, and I have no idea what pyrotheum is, but I imagine it's 3 and 4 respectively. So it will melt the stone and turn it into lava. Then these transfer nodes will suck the lava out and put it into the tank. I like to have an overflow tank so it's not going directly into the thing. So that way, in case I need some lava, I can just come down here and click on it. Not a big deal. But once this backs up, then the lava will stay in the crucibles and it'll just stay there until it gets pulled out. Once there's room in the crucibles, then the cobblestone will come down. When there's room in the barrel, that will make more. And so it's just an indefinite lava supply forever and ever and ever, as long as you leave it up and as long as it's getting used. Super easy, super quick, but I don't know the ratio of how many crucibles you need for how many magnetic dynamos. So just keep an eye on that. If you have a bunch of dynamos, keep an eye on how many crucibles you have. And but I do know 1 igneous extruder should be okay for at least 22 crucibles. I think that's how many I had per igneous extruder in my Agrarian Skies world, and I didn't have any problems whatsoever with it running short. It was always filled up. So you might even be able to do that for even more. Just in the beginning when they're filling up, it'll seem like it's running low because all of these are trying to fill up, and yeah. Okay, so this is starting to fill up, which is good. You can see it right there on the little lever or level emitter. Not really emitting anything. It's just a light, I guess. So, yeah. So we have our machines. I want to have a 1 machine for every space up here. So we're going to have sag mills on top and then the alloy smelters on the bottom. I was thinking about automating it so I could put everything in 1 chest and then it just gets sorted. But we're going to have things that I only want to put through the top machine or things that I only want to put through the bottom machine. There's things that come out of the top machine I don't want going into the bottom machine. So it's just kind of, I don't think I want to automate it. Yeah, I'm just going to have to spend more time actually moving stuff around. So I did spend some time, excuse me. I did spend some time going out into the oceans around. I think it was back that way about 200 or 300 blocks. It's not really an ocean, but it's a big body of water. In there are ender clams. So it's part of one of the peaceful mods I added. I can't remember which one though. I think it's Pam's mod spawn thing. They're ender clams, and when you break those you get a little bit of an experience and then you get ender pearls. So I went through and I ended up breaking 16 stacks worth before coming back home, and so that's where I've been getting ender pearls to make. I used a couple to make the transfer nodes. You don't have to use them, but you get more out of it for it. Yeah, so that's where I've been getting my mob drops, are the different things in the ore. So like if you see this, these are buried remains. Oh, it's part of the peaceful pack. That's probably the ender clams as well. When you break this, you get rotten flesh. So yeah, you'll see those occasionally. There's stone below that has, let me get a piece of dirt to replace that. There's stone below that has bones embedded in it, and it's very obvious what they are. So those have bones. There's pools of slime blocks underground, so you can break those and get slime balls. There's melon looking things. There's some back here. If we run back here, if you notice, I have a portal. I was gonna go into the nether to make some tools, manual tools, and then I remembered I have to have alamite to mine the stuff, and yeah, it's crazy. Okay, somewhere back here are, where'd they go? Okay, so there's these green pumpkin melon looking things, and they're called creeper pods. So they will explode if you break them, unless you're shift. When you hit shift, you get the gunpowder. If you don't, I'm not sure what it does. It just said they would explode. And I'm not going to try it because there's no point in doing it. Let's see. Oh, I went ahead and found some of the mallow bushes, which is cool. So now I have all 4 of those, and I can make the fruit salad or fruit medley or whatever it's called. I also have been picking up the essence berry bushes along with the other bushes, the metal bushes. Let me put these away real quick. Down here, I've made a room, and this is definitely not the most efficient way to set this up. These 2 rows should have been back to back. It would have saved a lot of room, like 3 spaces actually. But if you do it this way and you have slabs around and then slabs right on top of the bushes, it's completely dark under there, but you can have the room lit up as bright as you want. And then I just go along here and collect all of the drops. And it's not the most perfect way to get metals, but it's not too bad. I missed one. So then occasionally I'll come down here and collect them and then be on my way. So that is our power supply. I'm going to make some more dynamos and some more of the machines. Get those up and running and powered. Then I think the next episode we'll go back to Botania and do this. If we take a look, get our wand of the forest and click on this, it is definitely filling up. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I added a sheep pen over there. We've got our bushes. I added a second farm. I added that machine. I've tore down some of the tree. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of stuff around here and just letting this fill up, so that way we don't run into the problem that we had last time where we don't have enough mana to do anything. So we will work on that the next time and have stuff. And yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Let me know if there's something you would like me to work on, like a mod you want me to use, or if you think there's something better, like the better power gen that's easier than that, or cheaper than that, or if there's a better way to set things up or whatever. I don't plan on using the Project E stuff too much. I made that just because I did need a bunch of charcoal so I could smelt all of the ores. And I used wood to make it, so I don't see where the problem would be with that. I'm not going to use it too much to cheat in a bunch of stuff, like to make diamonds or whatever. But if I'm like one gold short of something, then I'll make some, like, and it'd be like emergency. I'm doing like air quotes, emergency only sort of thing. But yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it and have fun playing Minecraft, and I will talk to you next time. Bye bye.